At Tennis Zone, we're giving away a tennis racket worth up to $120 of your choice to thank you for the support you've been giving us on our videos. To participate, you just need to subscribe and comment on the video. The winner will be announced on October 25th. Good luck to everyone, and don't forget to leave a like if you enjoy the video. The millionaire prize for which Nadal, Djokovic, Alcaraz, and Sinner will compete in the Six Kings Slam. From October 16 to 19, a new exhibition tournament called the Six Kings Slam will take place in Riyadh, where several of the world's best tennis players will participate. 4 of the 5 highest-ranked players in the ATP rankings will gather from October 16 to 19 in Riyadh to compete in the Six Kings Slam, an exhibition tournament that will also include Norwegian Holger Rune and Spanish Rafael Nadal, winner of 22 Grand Slam titles, with a prize of €5.4 million for the winner. The competition format includes quarterfinal matches on October 16, in which Italian Jannik Sinner, 1, will face Russian Daniil Medvedev, 5, and Spanish Carlos Alcaraz will take on Norwegian Holger Rune, 14, as reported by the event organizers on Tuesday. The winner of the first match will meet Serbian Novak Djokovic, 4, in the semifinals the next day, while the victor of the second match will face Rafa Nadal for a spot in the final. There will be a rest day on October 18, and on Sunday, October 19, the match for third place and the championship match will be played. This tournament is part of the Riyadh season, aimed at promoting the capital of Saudi Arabia as a sports and tourism destination. Sinner explains the secret of his impressive consistency. The Italian reached his 14th quarterfinal at the Shanghai tournament, a figure that can only be explained by hard work and stability both on and off the court. How does Jannik manage this? Jannik Sinner continues to be the great standard-bearer of consistency and solidity week after week on the ATP circuit. It will be no different at the ATP Shanghai 2024, where he faced past ghosts and took revenge on his defeat against Ben Shelton in 2023. This marks the 14th time the Italian has reached the quarterfinals of an event, an extraordinary statistic that has propelled him to the top of the ATP rankings. In an interesting press conference before facing a challenge named Daniil Medvedev, Jannik discussed the secret behind his remarkable regularity and how he maintains his physical and mental freshness. Revenge after his defeat in the same venue against Shelton. What does this say about your evolution as a player? It's clear that we can't just focus on one match, right? Additionally, today's match was very tough. He had opportunities in both the first and second sets. If I hadn't played well in those points, he would have won in 2 sets because he served very, very well. I'm happy with how I managed the situation. My position over the past year and where I am now is completely different, but I'm glad to be here. The process never stops, we always have to keep working and improving, that's all. The only player this year to have reached the quarterfinals in every tournament, 14 in total. Yes, it's about having that consistency, being ready every day, and accepting every challenge that comes your way. At any moment, you will face very, very difficult moments on the court, and you have to be mentally prepared to fight through them. That's what I do. Clearly, reaching the quarterfinals in every event is not easy, but this is where the tournament becomes more interesting. Laughs. No, I'm happy to be among the top 8, and we'll see now. How do you stay fresh physically and mentally after playing so many matches this year? Staying fresh both physically and mentally after playing so many matches in a year is a constant challenge for any elite athlete. In my case, it's something I work on consciously and prepare for constantly. In previous seasons, I used to have difficulty finishing the year in good physical and mental shape, which affected my performance in the final tournaments. However, this season I've improved a lot in that aspect, thanks to the implementation of a training and recovery program that has been extremely effective. Throughout the year, I've followed a carefully designed plan that focuses not only on court training but also on work off the court. Emphasizing recovery and rest has been key to arriving at each match as prepared as possible. Additionally, I've placed significant emphasis on aspects such as nutrition and injury prevention, which has allowed me to stay in good physical condition throughout such a demanding season. It's natural for a tennis player to experience ups and downs physically over the year. That is part of this competitive and demanding sport. The important thing is to manage those moments efficiently, and I believe that this year I have found the right balance to do so. Things to do off the court to disconnect. At this moment, I don't have much free time due to the intensity of the competition schedule, but when I'm off the court, I always try to take advantage of those moments to rest and prepare for the upcoming days of matches and training. Rest is essential in such a long and demanding season, and I prioritize it to arrive in the best possible conditions for each match. When I can, I like to explore the city where I'm playing. Walking around and discovering new places helps me mentally disconnect from tennis and relax. I also usually go out to dinner, which I find very beneficial for releasing tension and calming my mind. It's a way to find a balance between high competition and moments of tranquility. However, here in Shanghai, the circumstances have been a bit different. I come from a tough week in Beijing, where I accumulated a lot of fatigue, so this time I opted to spend more time in my room, focusing on getting enough sleep and optimizing my recovery. Even though I've seen a bit of the city, most of my time has been spent between the hotel and the competition center. For me, on this occasion, resting was the top priority. Next challenge, Daniil Medvedev. It was undoubtedly a very tough match. When facing an opponent you know so well, as is the case, every point becomes a strategic battle. We both know more or less what to expect from each other since we've had many encounters and have studied our respective games. However, this does not mean the match becomes predictable, quite the opposite. We know that the opponent will look to change certain things to surprise, and I will also be adjusting my game, trying to adapt to whatever comes. Each matchup is a new opportunity to evolve and improve. In this case, I'm sure it will be a very complicated match in all aspects. It will be very physical because we both have a style that demands a lot in terms of endurance and movement on the court. It will be very mental because concentration and emotional control will be key in decisive moments. And, of course, it will be very tactical. Each player will have to constantly analyze the situation to find the best solutions and responses to the challenges presented. I am prepared for a tough encounter, but I trust in my preparation and my ability to adapt to whatever comes my way on the court. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and like it, because at Tennis Zone we dedicate ourselves to providing you with the best information for the best audience, sharing in-depth analysis, exclusive interviews, and comprehensive coverage of everything related to the world of tennis. Join our community and be part of the excitement of the tournaments with us. Moreover, at Tennis Zone, we strive to offer you updated and quality content about players, tournaments, strategies, and the most relevant events in the world of tennis.